On Tuesday, March 21, 2006, Madame Ellen Johnson Sirleaf arrived at the West Wing of the White House to meet with President George W. Bush in the Oval Office, where they will have lunch and discuss world affairs, as well as the future of the new democratic Liberia.
Ready? Two. Madam President, I'm Ambassador Incident, I'm the Chief of Protocol. Welcome to the White House. Please come on in. Madam President.
Mr. President,
Welcome.
it's such a pleasure to be here. I just want to thank you for inviting
Now
us.
you come on in. Congratulations. We're real proud of you. Madam Secretary. Hey there.
We know each other.
How are you?
Once
How are you
again,
doing?
once again, it's a great to thank you.
Thanks for
National
coming.
Security Advisor, you know, Avery, thank you
How are
very
you?
much.
Nice to see you.
It's good to be here. Thank you for the honor. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, that's it.
It's my pleasure, thank you.
Proud of you.
Finance Minister.
Yeah, how are you? Madam President, please. Right here. You'll have a little visit. It has been such an honor to welcome you, Madam President, to the Oval Office. It's, I find it, one of the interesting parts of my job is to be able to talk to pioneers. And Madam President, you're a pioneer. You're the first woman elected president of any country in the continent of Africa. And that requires courage and vision and the desire to improve the lives of the people. And I congratulate you on that. You know, I can remember wasn't all that long ago that Laura, that would be Laura Bush, and Condi Rice came back from the inauguration of this good person. And I said, okay, tell me, what kind of person am I going to be dealing with? And they said, capable, smart, a person who is a doer, a person committed to a bright future for Liberia. And we welcome you. The President and I have had a good discussion. We discussed ways that the United States government can help this country get on its feet toward a democracy. We talked about education. We talked about security. We also talked about the neighborhood. I asked the President her advice on a variety of issues. I told her that part of a friendship is one in which we can speak directly with each other about how best to deal with keeping the peace and making sure that healthcare initiatives are robust and effective. I also shared with her some of my thoughts about the world beyond the continent of Africa. So we really had a good discussion. And so, Madam President, thank you. I want to thank your delegation. Laura and I look forward to having you for lunch here in a little bit. But all in all, I think it was a very good first visit.
Mr. President, as I mentioned to you, on behalf of the Liberian people, I'd like to thank you. Thank your administration, thank the American people, thank you, this Congress, for all the support that our country has received in making this important transition toward peace. Our people have moved forward. They have no promise in the future as a result of the strong position you took that enabled us to get this opportunity for national renewal. We have taken the necessary first steps to restoring dignity to our people, starting to fix our economy, to get our international credibility and reputation back. And we're confident that Liberian people are ready to do what it takes. They're back at work. Our country is open for business. We're beginning to put in all the processes that will enable us to manage our resources that God has been so good to us in giving us for the good of our people. We want you to know that Liberia is going to do all it can to justify the confidence that you have given to us. Liberia, we think, has the potential to become the U.S. success story in Africa. We'll be working within our own borders. We'll be working with our neighboring states to bring peace, stability, and development to our sub-region. We'll be working with our African leaders to ensure that the example we set on this transition will one that can infuse many of other countries and other people in Africa. As the first democratically elected woman, I represent the expectations and aspirations of women in Liberia, in Africa, and I dare say the world. And I must be able to deliver for them. My performance must justify it. Again, we just want to thank you for the encouragement and the support that you have given us to enable us to meet these enormous challenges of development.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you all very much. Here we go.
I'd just like to repeat what I've said to President and Mrs. Bush. On behalf of the Liberian people, we'd like to express profound gratitude for what President Bush, the administration, the Congress, and the American people have done to support Liberia in its transition from war to peace. They have been most kind, supportive. They've advocated for us, not only among our own African leaders, but also in international fora that has enabled us today to have the opportunity to start the process of national renewal. The Liberian people are committed toward the changes and reform that will enable our nation and our people once again to be proud, to set an example by using our own resources effectively and efficiently to respond to the needs of our people. I bring greetings from them and a whole sea of gratitude. We are committed to making sure that Liberia performs in such a way that we justify the confidence reposed in us, and Liberia, through example, can become a United States success story in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.